parang may nagkaroon ng time na nawala yung self-worth ko.
You know, you have to work to help your husband with the finances, to help prepare finances for your children for their future.
Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, pag age mo ng 35, wala na. Para kasing etsapuera ka na.
And it feels like hindi ko alam kung paano ko mag-gain yung confidence ko pag naging mom na sila. Parang nawawala na yung career path nila.
Kasi na-fed up ako sa sobrang traffic. So, papasok, dahil madaling araw, either mag-grab ako or mag-aangkas, which is malaki-laki yung expenses.
The time spent with your kids and family are far more important than any job title out there.
Nag-decide ako na maghanap ng online job at nakakuha nga ako. Sobrang saya ko talaga. Kaya tinulungan ko rin yung iba kong mga mommy friends at nagkaroon rin sila ng sarili nilang online job. Kaya doon ako na-inspire at nag-decide na simulan ng Filipina home-based moms.
FHMOMS community was created for mothers, for single women, for women professionals and entrepreneurs, for women overseas Filipino workers, for differently abled women, and even for young at heart women. FHMOMS is a women community.
Nung nagsimula yung FHMOMS, hindi ko in-expect na ganito ka magiging malaki. Ngayon, meron na kaming more than 250,000 members nationwide. Dati, ang tingin ng mga tao sa amin, community lang. No? Ngayon, social enterprise na kami with different projects na tumutulong sa mga kababaihan.
We have free webinars about freelancing, entrepreneurship, parenting, and personal growth. We offer online short courses as well as mastery courses with trainers' 1-year support. We also run a scholarship program and an internship program. We also facilitate charity activities where we are joined by community members as volunteers. Job matching program is something they can also look forward to, as well as e-commerce program. And to celebrate motherhood, we also have online bootcamp for kids. We also have the computer rent-to-own program for members who need assistance in acquiring a computer set. Aspire to be a strong-willed, independent woman.
Mas gusto kong maging productive at saka naniniwala ako sa continuous learning.
Inspire other women.
Everyone was uplifting each other. Everyone was trying to help each other. In this world, you have to be more kind. You have to be more helpful because everyone is fighting their own battles, and you have to understand, you have to empathize, and that is what FHMOMS is doing with all the moms out there. Even if you're not a mom, you would feel welcome.
Empower each woman to be in their fullest potential.
And most importantly, Mommy MK and the team model humility and generosity. Talagang ito yung very evident, which impacted me the most. So it gave me the desire to share freely to others what I learned freely from the FHMOMS community. And I've always loved the community, the motive of the community, that is to change the world one mom at a time. Good job, FHMOMS.
Aspire, inspire, empower. Nothing is stronger than a community of women lifting each other up.
To be among women who have genuinely tried to help people. This is something that I feel passionately about, and then this is something that I saw in FHMOMS.
God is good. Kasi parang naturo sa akin itong FHMOMS na pinakita sa akin na kahit nasa bahay ka, kahit nag-aalaga ka ng anak mo, it won't stop na dun ka lang. Yun lang yung pwede mong gawin.
Without this community, I'm not here in this situation. So FHMOMS po yung nag-guide and nag-mold sa akin to be the best working at home mom I could ever be.
Ang pinakamalaking impact sa FHMOMS sa akin is their quote, which is moving forward, giving back. That's the very essence of FHMOMS eh.
That's what I like about this group kasi we encourage and inspire each other to keep dreaming, to chase our dreams. It's actually a big impact kasi if you are losing hope and wala ka ng gana and all, but because of this page, mapapasana all ka.
Dahil sa online job, natupad ko yung mga pangarap ko at ang pinakapangarap ko na lang ay matupad yung pangarap ng lahat ng mga mommies. Huwag tayong titigil na abutin lahat ng mga pangarap natin, masipagan pa natin at huwag tayong susuko. Kaya kung feeling nyo hindi kayo techie, feeling nyo hindi pasok ang edad nyo para dito sa online freelancing, huwag nyong iisipin yon kasi sobrang daming opportunities ang pwedeng ibigay sa inyo online. At nandito ang Filipina Home-Based Moms para suportahan kayo. Para sa mga naghahanap ng online job at gusto ring matuto pagdating sa online business, you can join Filipina Home-Based Moms Facebook group. My name is MK Bertulfo, CEO and founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms, and our goal is to change lives one mom at a time.
Hello mga mommies! Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Mommy Ruth at makakasama niyo po kami ngayon sa isang napakagandang pag-uusapang topic, no? Today is Wednesday. Ayan. Hello po sa inyo. Please comment down where you are watching from. Siyempre, ano ba dyan? Maulan ba sa inyo? I'm sure sa ibang parts ng Pilipinas, lalo na dun sa northern part, no? Ingat po tayong lahat, mommies. At sa mga nanonood sa atin, ingat po tayo sa bagyo. Malakas, patuloy pa rin ang pagpanalasa ng matinding bagyo dyan sa northern area ng Pilipinas. Hello, Mami Isa Ordinan, all the way from Cagayan de Oro City. So we have mommies watching. Please comment down where you are watching from. Ayan, si Mami Yuna Only watching from Cavite. Hello po sa inyo. Mula sa Tansa, Cavite, ayan, si Mami Charlotte. Hi, Mami Charlotte. Hello po, mainit dito. Wow, I think Mami Charlotte is in Jensen. Ayan, meron pa po from Modena, Italy. Wow, ma'am, kamusta po ang weather dyan sa Italy ngayon? Ano na ba? Ano to kasi parang sa Canada, pa fall na, 'di ba? So ano diyan, medyo pa ano na ba, fall din ba or pa winter na 'yan. Sorry, hindi disoriented ako pagdating sa ganyang weather no from different countries. Si Mami Ellie, she's watching from Cainta. Fall daw, sabi ni Mami. Facebook user, please don't forget to accept and allow StreamYard para po makita din namin yung mga pangalan ninyo during our live. Ayan, watching from Pampanga, si Facebook user. Camiguin Province, Davilita Alia Cruzada. Hi, Moms! I think season na ng lansones pag gantong October. Ayan, malamig sa umaga, mainit po sa hapon, sabi ni Facebook user. Ayan, watching from the UK, chilly autumn na, sabi ni Mami Lindy de la Cruz. Hello po sa inyo, ang daming nanonood sa atin today, paramihin pa natin kasi napakaganda ng topic natin ngayon. Naniniwala ba kayo? So syempre, bago natin ipakilala yung ating guest speaker, naniniwala ba kayo na lagi ko tong naririnig na parang sabi nila, you cannot give what you don't have. Sige nga, type in yes kung naniniwala kayo dyan. Watching from Cavite, Mami Yeye. Hi, Mami Cecil. Please don't forget to share this live on your personal Facebook accounts para mas marami, the more the merrier tayo. Yes. Nakikita ko may mga sumasagot na ng yes. Okay. Ang next question ko naman, guilty din ba kayo? Kasi when we say well-being, we always check naman physical health, physical well-being, financial well-being, emotional well-being. Pero meron tayong nakakalimutan. Actually, yung isa, yung mental well-being natin. Sa dami ng mga activities na meron tayo right now and all the responsibilities that we have, nagigilty ba kayo? Do you sometimes feel guilty na parang minsan nakakalimutan nyo na siyang, or nanineglect na natin, that's the word, nanineglect na natin yung mental well-being ninyo or mental health? Ayan, so sige nga, type in yes. Okay. Napakaganda ng pag-uusapan natin. It's all about mental health for moms in partnership with Beacon. Yes, so ipapakilala ko na po ang ating guest speaker for today para masimulan na natin ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon na we encourage all the mommies watching us, titas, kung may daddies man na nanonood sa atin ngayon, this is for everybody. Open pong lahat. If you think you want to say something, feel free to comment down sa ating comment section. Yes. So let me now introduce our guest speaker. She's the founder and CEO of Beacon, the first mental health platform for Filipino families. Isa po siyang trained mental health advocate, and she has founded Beacon as a culmination of her 20-year experience in building business and teams, as well as her commitment to mental health advocacy. Very passionate po siya in helping build strong organizational cultures based on wholehearted leadership, authenticity, and collaboration. So let us welcome Mommy Kate de los Reyes.
Hi everyone. Hi, Mommy Ruth. Thanks for
Hi, Mommy
inviting me
Kate.
to do this talk.
Yes, thank you very much din, Mommy Kate. Though yung ibang mga mommies natin, no, medyo malamig ang kanilang weather, pero tayo dito kahit mainit ang panahon, napakainit din ang paksang pag-uusapan natin kasi #relate ang lahat, no? Tama ba ako? Excited na akong makinig.
Oh, I'm also excited sa pag-uusapan natin. Nakakatuwa kasi yung mga mommies galing sa iba't ibang parte ng Pilipinas saka ng mundo. Yung iba sa inyo malamang kapitbahay ko lang. Tapos yung iba nasa Italy, 'di ba? Nasa UK.
Yes,
So
nasa
nakakatuwa.
UK.
And yes, everybody's welcome. Ang pag-uusapan natin ay mental health for moms in particular, okay?
Naku,
Pero
Mommy Kate.
syempre,
Ay, sorry.
yes.
Mommy Kate, puputulin ko na po kayo para tuloy-tuloy na po yung discussion ninyo. The floor is yours. Babalikan ko po kayo mamaya para naman po mag-moderate sa ating Q&A sa mga nanonood sa atin today. So, see you again later, Mommy Kate. And excited na po ako makinig sa inyo today. Bye! See you later!
Bye. Thank you so much, Ruth. I'll take it from here. As I was saying, our discussion for today is about mental health for moms. And syempre, welcome ang lahat na sumali sa discussion na to. Kasi hindi lang naman tayo mga nanay ang mag-aalaga sa sarili natin. Kailangan natin ng suporta ng mga kasama natin sa bahay, di ba? Ang mga partners natin, asawa natin, mga magulang natin. Tulong-tulong tayong lahat. So, dito sa discussion na to, I know ako lang yung nakikita ninyo sa screen, no? Pero nababasa ko lahat ng mga comments ninyo. I'm really looking forward to reading your comments in this live. Huwag po tayong mahiya. Wala pong tama o maling sagot dito sa ating webinar. Tayo ay sabay-sabay na matututo from each other, okay? So, ang ating pong paksa ay you matter too. Bakit? Kasi 'di ba kadalasan tayong mga nanay, inuuna natin yung mga anak natin, yung pamilya natin. Kaya kailangan natin ng reminder na Mommy, you matter too, 'di ba? Importante ka rin. So now is the time that we shine a light on maternal mental health. Okay? As mentioned by Ruth, my name is Kate de los Reyes. I am the founder and CEO of Beacon. Beacon is a mental health platform for Filipino families. You may follow us later on Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram at Be with Beacon. So sa Telegram, meron kaming group chat doon. It's open, it's free. Kung kayo ay nasa Telegram na messaging platform, just search for Beacon Moms and you may join our group. Okay? So, sisimulan na natin ang discussion. Nabanggit kanina ni Ruth, no, yung background ko. I just wanted to add that I've been working with moms for more than 10 years. I used to be a breastfeeding counselor. I still am from time to time, but I transitioned from breastfeeding advocacy to also include mental health advocacy, particularly maternal mental health. So this is something that is very close to my heart, being someone who has benefited greatly from therapy myself. So ako po ay nagsa-psychotherapy because 5 years ago, na-stress ako ng ng todo-todo. Tapos sabi ko parang curious ako kung ano ba yung therapy. Pero syempre may mga stigma around it. Parang kailangan ko ba to? Ibig ba sabihin nito may sakit ako? Ganun. So ang dami ko natutunan about psychology, about mental health when I started therapy. And most importantly, I learned how to take care of myself and to take care of my family because of that. Okay? So, hello sa ating mga nanonood from Facebook and from our other channels. We have Nella who's watching from Malaysia. Ayan. So, meron din tayong Southeast Asian representation. Okay. All right. So, ang ating topics for this session would be, we will be talking about maternal mental health. Ano ba to? Ano bang ibig sabihin ng mental health ng mga nanay? Bakit siya naiiba? Okay? What is going on with us moms? Okay? Why does it matter to take care of our health and of our mental health? And how do we prioritize maternal mental health? All right. Okay, ready nyo na ang inyong mga daliri kasi meron akong question para sa inyo. Dapat pala meron prizes, no? Sorry, wala tayong prizes. But, actually may prize mamaya. Paalala mo sa akin, Ruf, ha? Meron tayong gift for all viewers. Okay, so this is my question. Medyo reflection type of question siya. How have you changed since becoming a mother? How have you changed since becoming a mother? Okay? I'm sure maraming nagbago sa inyo. Gusto kong malaman, paano kayo nagbago nung naging nanay kayo? Yung iba nagbago simula nung nabuntis pa lang, meron na mga pagbabago sa kanila. Yung iba, throughout the years, maraming changes. I would like to hear from you. How have you changed since you became a mom? I used to be blank. Now I am blank. Okay, Mommy Ellie says na siya ay naging risk taker. Dati hindi siya nagtitake ng risk. Ngayon nagtitake na siya ng mas maraming risk. Very interesting. Kasi ako baligtad. Maraming moms nakabaligtaran. Pero si Mommy Ellie, dati siguro mas maingat siya or mas risk averse. Ngayon, hindi na siya natatakot na mag-take ng risk. No? Feel free to elaborate on your answer, Mommy Ellie, para sa benefit ng ating mga ibang mga nanonood ngayon. Facebook user says, hindi na self-centered. Okay? Maybe mas iniisip na niya ang iba, ang mga anak, diba? Hindi na niya iniisip ang sarili lang. Dati kasi, pag kunyari, may nag-imbita sa'yo, uli ka, labas tayo. Diba? Oo ka kagad, di mo naisipin kung wala ka na ibang i-consider. Pero ngayon, pag sinabi, uli ka, labas tayo, wait lang, check ko lang yung schedule ng mga anak ko, meron kami appointment. So, dapat, kailangan bumalik tayo kagad kasi hindi ako pa magpapatulog sa mga anak ko. Diba? Ang daming kino-consider. Sino pa? Ang ating babasahin na sagot ay from Quince Willowdean. Change of mindset. Nagbago ang mindset. Oh, okay. Marami yan. Maraming nagbago. Pag mindset ang nagbago, di ba maraming ma-affect? Thanks for answering, Quince. Si Furly naman, Mommy Furly, siya daw ay mahilig gumala dati, ngayon homebody na siya. Mommy Furly, hindi ka nag-iisa. Marami tayong mga ganyan na lalong nagstay sa bahay ngayon na medyo nagkaedad ng konti, di ba? At saka meron ng mga anak. Okay? Mommy Maria Nilma says, I used to be happy-go-lucky. Now I am more goal-oriented. That's right. Mommy Lindy says, I used to be an angry mom, but having gone through therapy and learned about CM. Okay, medyo bitin ang sagot yata. Pero ganon. So I get, mas natutunan niyang i-manage ang kanyang emotions throughout and learn about my own childhood trauma. May continuation. Mommy Lindy learned about her own childhood trauma. Now I am more mindful of my child's feelings. Oh, ang ganda nun, Mami Lindy. Kasi ganun talaga yun, di ba? Yung when you become a parent, it's also important to reparent yourself. Kasi that's really what parenting is about. Maraming triggers pagka meron ka ng anak. Thanks for sharing that, Mommy Lindy. Okay, si Mommy Ellie. Okay. So, in-elaborate ni Mommy Ellie, I used to be too comfortable. Di na nagtatry ng bago at kontento na. Now, I became a risk taker. I need to go out of my comfort zone to make sure that the future of my son is secured and better. Ayun. Meron ka na ngayong mas matinding motivation, di ba, Mommy Ellie? Thank you for sharing that. Ayan. Okay, ang daming sumagot. Salamat, maraming sumagot. Please continue to share, 'di ba, your answers so that we could read them later on. And last one naman, okay, Mommy Rowena used to be ill-tempered, pero ngayon mapagpasensya na. Ayan. Kasi kailangan natin ng extra patience pag meron tayong mga bulilit na nakadikit sa atin at kailangan tayo, di ba? So maraming salamat po sa mga nagsumagot sa ating tanong. Una pa lang yan. Pero I'm so excited to be chatting with you this afternoon. So bakit natin tinanong yung mga yan? Kasi in motherhood, ang dami kasing expectations, di ba? Ang daming expectations sa atin bilang nanay. So, ayan. Next slide tayo. Yan. So, ito yung mga ibang expectations na here are just some of the expectations that are put upon us as mothers. And let me know if you can relate to these, no? Kung na-encounter niyo itong mga expectations na to. First is, motherhood is easy. It will come naturally. Okay, kaya mo yan, di ba? And then next is, you will instantly fall in love with your baby. Sino nakarinig na to, diba? Yung pagkapanganak mo pa lang, parang, may iyak ka na, tapos love mo na kagad yung baby mo. Hindi lahat ng moms ganun ang experience, ha? Personally, yung first child ko, nung lumabas siya, dahil parang nahilo-hilo pa ako with all of the tagal nung labor and then nag-ending din kami sa emergency CS. Parang nasa na yung mother's instinct na pinrami sa akin ng movies, di ba? Nasa na yung happy tears na pinrami sa akin ng mga TV shows. Nasa na yun. Kasi hindi ko siya na-experience. Siguro kasi ang dami-daming mga nangyari. And then third one is, it will be easier with your next child. Sino dito ang mga mommies na merong more than one baby? Naging mas madali ba yon sa inyo? For some moms, it's not necessarily easy because every child is different. So you also need to become a new parent each time, di ba? And lastly, ito, pinakamalaking expectation sa atin bilang nanay, kaya mo yan. You can do it all because you are a mom. Okay? Guilty tayo dyan. Sinasabi natin yan sa sarili natin. Kaya ko to kasi nanay ako. Okay? Pero actually, lahat ito ay mga myths. Okay? Hindi ito katotohanan. Because motherhood is not easy. Motherhood is learned. You learn every day, every year. You learn with each child. So, hindi yan instant na maglalanding sa'yo pagkapanganak mo or pagdating ng baby sa'yo. Number 2, you will not always instantly fall in love with your baby. Diba? The bonding takes time. And it's not always going to be easy the more children that you have. In fact, one child is one child. When you have 2 kids, sometimes it feels like you have 4. When you have 3 kids, it feels like you have 10. So, exponential yung difficulty, hindi siya +1 lang. And lastly, no, mommies, we cannot do it all. Okay? Especially not everything at the same time. Hindi tayo superheroes, tayo ay mga tao. So, hindi natin kailangan gawin lahat. Okay? We are human beings. So, now, pag-usapan natin ngayon, what is maternal mental health? Maternal mental health, according to the World Health Organization, has four components. It is the state of well-being in which a mother realizes her own abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life. Number three, can work productively and fruitfully. And number four, able to make a contribution to her community. Okay, so balikan natin. The first one is, as a mom, you know your strengths. Ano yung kaya kong gawin? Okay? And then number two, yung normal na stress ng buhay, kaya kong i-manage. Kaya siya normal stresses. Okay? Siyempre, parang medyo hectic yung schedule, merong mga bata magsuschool, hectic sa umaga, tapos, or merong toddler, tapos merong newborn. In a way, normal stresses of life siya compared to merong sudden like emergency, di ba? Or merong calamity. Okay? So, when we are in a good mental state, we can cope with these normal stresses. Third one is we are able to work productively, di ba? And to contribute to our families, to the society. And then lastly, ayun pala, sinabi ko na pala yung last, to be able to make a contribution to our community. So that is the description of good mental health. Good maternal mental health. Ngayon, dito pa lang ma-assess nyo na, ano kaya yung sa akin, di ba? Nasa green ba ako? Yellow ba ako? Orange or nasa red? In terms of my mental health. Okay? So, let me know what state are you in, 'di ba? Ngayon, sa ating yung binanggit natin, no? So maternal mental health, that's the normal state. That's the healthy state of our mental health as mothers. Unfortunately, many of us moms suffer from mental health conditions. We don't hear about it often because of the stigma, diba? Pero actually marami. 20%, 1 in 5 postpartum moms suffer from a maternal mental health condition. Can you imagine? 1 out of 5, diba? Isipin nyo na lang meron ba kayong 5 na friends na moms, diba? Isa sa kanila, sigurado, na nagkaroon or meron ngayon ng mental health condition. So, it's important to know this because nakakasalamuhan natin ang mga, ang mga nanay, kapwa natin nanay. When we should also be mindful, diba, na kung ano yung possible na pinagdadaanan ng isang mom who is in the postpartum stage or within the first year of giving birth. Okay. Ngayon, ano-ano yung mga maternal mental health conditions? We're talking about depression, anxiety disorders, bipolar disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD, and psychosis. So these are the 6 maternal mental health conditions that affect mostly postpartum moms, okay? And yun yung 1 out of 5. Pero hindi ibig sabihin na pag nakalampas ka na dun sa first year, ligtas ka na, di ba? You are still susceptible to other mental health conditions and challenges because #life happens, di ba? We go through different emotions and experiences that are difficult for us as mothers. There's stress, there's burnout, anxiety, depression, guilt, shame, mental load, and many, many more. Okay, so if you feel safe to share what you're experiencing now as a mom, as a working mom, as a work from home mom, please, I would love to hear about your experience, and doon makikita natin na maybe, 'di ba, meron kang meron din dito nakikinig who has a similar experience. It helps to know that we are not alone. Okay, now, why? Why is our mental health important? Kanina nagtanong si Ruth na naniniwala ba kayo na you cannot give what you cannot have, diba? That's precisely why taking care of ourselves is important. Because well mothers mother well. Meaning, when we take care of ourselves, we are able to take care of our children. So according to research, mothers who prioritize their mental well-being, they are more attuned to the needs of their child. Diba? Mas sensitive sila sa mga kailangan ng mga anak nila. Mas nurturing din sila as parents. And then, they model emotional regulation to their children. So, kaya nila ipakita na, o pag ako ay stressed, diba? Deep breaths. I can pause, I can take care of myself, and nakikita ng mga anak ko kung paano ko yun ginagawa so that they can do it themselves eventually. As a result, when we take care of ourselves, our children become more securely attached. Hindi sila masyadong nagpapanik kapag hindi nila tayo nakikita. There are less behavioral problems, better on social skills, better brain development. They do better at school. And then, overall, better well-being. So, ang ganda, di ba? Kasi you hit two birds with one stone. When you take care of yourself, na barbecue mo na, natuhog mo na, naalagaan mo na rin yung mga anak mo. Okay? So, that's essentially it, di ba? If makalimutan nyo man lahat ng sasabihin ko dito, sana ito yung huwag niyong kalimutan. It's really well mothers mother well. When you take care of yourself, when you are well, mentally okay and doing well, then you're able to become the mother that your children deserve. Okay, now that we know how important our mental health is, a question is how? How do I prioritize my mental health? Okay, there are a few ways that I have outlined in this talk, starting with self-care. Okay, so naririnig na natin to. Ano ba yung self-care na yan? Uso lang yan, okay? Actually, self-care really depends on you. You define what is meaningful for you. Okay? Pero ito yung basics. Nutrition, make sure that tama yung kinakain natin. Number 2 is sleep. Medyo mahirap to para sa mga nanay, di ba? Medyo mahirap na makakuha ng tamang tulog. Pero subukan natin at gumawa para-paraan. Number 2 is movement. Exercise, yoga, walk, dance, whatever. Meron yang effects, positive effects sa ating brain. And meditation or quiet time for reflection or prayer at night. So those are the basics of self-care. I'm curious, kayo, ano yung go-to ninyo na self-care? How do you take care of your mental health? As moms, especially as stay-at-home moms, it's really hard to do this. I know how hard it is to take care of ourselves when ang gulo-gulo kasi may mga bata sa paligid, di ba? Na palagi tayong tinatawag, palagi tayong kailangan. That's why it's very important to carve out time just for yourself. And how do you do that? You really have to set boundaries. Diba? Important dito papasok yung learning how to say no. I-prioritize natin kung ano yung talaga yung kailangan natin gawin. Kasi yung mga hindi masyadong kailangan, alisin na natin siya sa to-do list natin. And also, if you have a partner, di ba, at home, split yung delegate tasks, mag-usap kayo kung sino ang in charge sa mga ibang tasks. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng ikaw lang, di ba? Hindi naman pwedeng si mami lang lahat. Okay? Essentially, self-care is, what do I need at this moment? Diba? Kailangan ko ba ng quiet time? Kailangan ko ba ng hugs and kisses from my kids, di ba? Kailangan ko bang lumabas? Kailangan ko bang magpamani-pedi, di ba? It's really the having that awareness of what you need and taking action towards that. Okay? So let me know ano yung self-care practices ninyo. In fact, actually, maganda na sagutin ninyo talaga kasi pag sinabi ninyo, pag chinat ninyo, ito na lang, here's the question. What is one self-care activity that you will try today or this week? Okay? Kasi pag tinype nyo yan, accountability partners mo kaming lahat. Ayan. Sisingilin namin kayo. Sisingilin kayo ni Ruth. Saka ni MK. Okay? So, type on the chat kung what is one self-care activity that you will do this week. Okay? Now, the second way to prioritize our mental health is through self-evaluation. Diba? Ano yung self-evaluation? Tatanungin natin yung sarili natin. Diba? Kumusta yung performance ko? Diba? Sa work, ganyan, diba? Meron tayong performance evaluation. Ito, ganun din. Pero ang ini-evaluate natin ay yung thoughts and behaviors natin. Do my thoughts and behaviors help me in reaching my goals? Diba? Align ba yung mga ginagawa ko sa values ko? For example, kung ang values ko ay healthy living, pero hindi ako kumakain ako ng madalas ng mga junk food or hindi naman ako nag-exercise. Hindi sila align. Medyo mahirapan tayo maabot yung goal na yon. Kung ang goal natin ay maging isang present na parent, pero wala naman tayong ginagawa towards it, diba? We're not, reading up on resources for that. So, make sure lang na aligned yung mga ginagawa natin sa values. Next would be, ask yourself, are you trying to be the perfect parent or a good enough parent? Diba? So, kasi as moms, gusto natin, I want everything to be perfect for my perfect child. Here's the news. Can't say if it's good news or bad news, but here's the bad news. You're not gonna get there. There's no perfect parent, but there will always be a good enough parent. And you are good enough. So the more you try to be perfect as a mom, the more disappointed you will be, the more anxious you will be. Okay? Plus, also another thing to ask yourself, ako ba ay merong fixed mindset or growth mindset? Fixed mindset means pinanganak na ako na ganito. Diba? Ito yung mga gifts ko, ito yung mga weaknesses ko. Ayun na yun, set na yun. Growth mindset means, okay, I am born with these, pero I can learn. I can still learn a lot. Okay? So, ito yung mga, feel free to screenshot, diba? Maybe kung nag-journal kayo, you can journal about these items. Remember lang to recognize your strengths, diba? Kanina pinag-usapan natin, it's the first element of mental health, according to World Health Organization. Know your strengths as a person and build on those strengths. Use your strengths as well. Okay? Ayan, sabi ni Mommy Joanna, good enough is good enough. Tama yan, Mommy Joanna. I would even say good enough is great. That's the best that we can do most of the time, okay? Okay, and then the next one, the third one is stress management. Okay, mahirap ang hindi ma-stress bilang nanay. We feel, here are the 3 things that make something stressful. Sometimes kasi we wonder, parang bakit ako nasi-stress? Lagi naman nasi-stress. Actually, there are 3 things that make something stressful. It's when you cannot predict, you cannot control, or cannot handle the situation. Again, pag hindi mo mahulaan kung kailan mangyayari, For example, tantrums ng anak mo, mahulaan mo ba kung kailan siya magta-tantrums? Maybe. Baka gutom siya or antok siya, di ba? Pero usually hindi, di ba? Minsan, bigla na lang siyang nag-tantrums. Number 2, can't control. Makokontrol mo ba yung reaction ng, let's say, ng client mo kapag nagalit siya? It's very hard. So, nakaka-stress yun. And then third one is you cannot handle. So when pag masyadong marami nangyayari or masyadong intense, you cannot handle the situation, then it becomes very stressful for you. And yung stress kasi, the interesting thing about it is perception-based siya. So meaning, pag inisip natin na hindi natin kaya yung stress, then nasa stress tayo. Pero kung isipin natin na kaya natin ma-overcome yung stress, then bababa yung stress level natin. Okay? So it's all about perception and willpower also. And most importantly, yung skill set mo, di ba? Hindi naman pwedeng hinugot mo lang sa ere yung, hindi, kaya ko yan. Or actually, wala ka naman current skill set. So it's also important to build your stress management skills, which are grounding and noticing and naming. So grounding means sometimes when we are parang hilong-talilong, tama ba yung Tagalog ko? Yung parang masyado tayong distracted, ang dami natin ginagawa, para tayong kung nahihipan tayo ng hangin or tornado even, di ba? We are disengaged, we are distracted. It's like we are up in the air. So grounding only means going back down and engaging with life. Okay? So how do we do that? It's by giving attention to what we do. Okay, right now, I am watching a webinar. Okay, ngayon, kumakain ako. Umiinom ako ng tubig. Yung tubig malamig kasi merong isang piraso ng ice cube. Okay? It's really paying attention to what's happening around you and what you're doing. Just by doing that, yung brain natin ay nababawasan ang stress. Okay? So, and then another thing to practice is notice and naming. So noticing means you become more aware of what's happening. So for example, like ngayon, mommies, practice this with me, di ba? What am I feeling right now? Am I calm? Am I stressed? Stress ba ako? Nagugutom ba ako? Or actually, medyo nauuhaw ako kasi kanina pa ako nagsasalita. Diba? Am I nervous? Hindi naman. Parang na-enjoy ko naman tong usapan natin. Saka, yun. So, notice how you're feeling. Notice the sensations in your body. And then, pangalanan ninyo. Kaya importante din na meron tayong magandang emotional vocabulary. Diba? So, alam natin, I'm feeling sad, disappointed. Dami yan eh. So, hindi lang naman yan sad, angry, scared, happy, di ba? So, the more we explore our emotional vocabulary, the more we build our emotional vocabulary, mas gagaling tayong mag-explain kahit sa sarili lang natin kung ano ba itong na-experience natin. Okay. And then the last way to prioritize our mental health is through support. As a community, we know, di ba, FHMOMS is a very, very big and strong community. We know how important social support is. So, di ba, you have your family and your friends, of course, our community of moms, whether if it's FHMOMS or a community like Beacon Moms, which is focused on mental health and parenting. And then, meron din namang ibang klaseng support aside from social support, which is professional support. So, in this manner, you can also seek individual therapy, which is a customized approach to helping you with your problems, or group therapy, which is meron kayong common na problema or issue, and then merong benefit of sharing and learning as a group. Okay. So why does social support, particularly peer support, work? It's because, actually, mas alam niyo to di ba? Alam niyo na to as part of FHMOMS. Merong exchanging strategies. Parang, moms, paano ba ako makakakuha ng mas maraming client? Paano ba maging VA? Paano ko ba mapapaganda yung mga social media posts ko? So mag-exchange kayo ng strategies kasi alam mong possibly effective din siya sa'yo kasi nag-work din siya sa iba. Diba? Similar yung situation. And then, it's really the feeling of, oh, I am not alone. Somebody has gone through this before and is here to help me. So that is the beauty of a community, particularly peer support. So again, if you want to learn more about mental health and growth as an individual, we have Beacon Moms on Telegram. You can join our peer support group. It's free, okay? Now, what's the difference naman of peer support from professional support? Okay. Maraming curious actually tatanong sa akin, ano ba yung therapy? What is it like? Actually, going to therapy, it's like having your own talk show. Na minsan ikaw yung host, minsan ikaw yung guest. And then, yung kausap mo, your therapist, non-biased, hindi ka niya kilala eh. So, kung ano ba yung kwento mo, yun ang magiging basis niya for helping you. Okay? It's better if you come with a specific problem na pwede ninyong i-brainstorm kung ano yung magiging solution for that. Diba? Kunwari, if you're feeling burnt out, i-explore ninyo ngayon kung bakit, saka kung paano ka matutulungan. Ano yung mga strategies na pwede ninyong gawin para makaget over ka to recover from burnout. Okay? So, and of course, yung mga strategies na yan, evidence-based yan at pinag-aralan nila yan. Sometimes, just the process of telling someone your problems na hindi mo masabi sa iba, it can be very therapeutic, cathartic, and yung relief, yung feeling ng relief is para ka nabunutan ng tinik. Okay? So, para po dun sa mga naka-experience ng therapy, please do share in the comments what therapy feels like for you para din po alam ng mga ibang mommies. And if you're wondering, do I need therapy? Here are some, some reasons or scenarios kung saan you might want to explore therapy. If you feel overwhelmed and cannot cope, pag parang feeling nyo nalulunod na kayo, and you cannot manage your emotions well, medyo napapadalas na yung tantrums niyo. Napapadalas ang tantrums ni mommy, ang mga meltdown. That means you need help in regulating your own emotions and understanding also your triggers. Tapos, if you also want to challenge your own unhelpful thoughts and behaviors, gusto mong baguhin yung mga harmful behaviors or unhelpful behaviors, it's a good time to seek help. If you want to heal from past experiences na medyo traumatic, and if you want to build better relationships with your family, with your spouse, with your partner, with your parents, with your workmates. So, you don't need a diagnosis para lang mag-therapy. Kung kailangan mo ng kausap, meron kang medyo mabigat na problema at kailangan mo ng kausap, then therapy is gonna be helpful for you. Okay? Remember, mommies, there is strength in asking for help. Hindi kahinaan ang paghingi ng tulong sa kahit na sino pa man, lalo na sa mga tao na qualified tumulong sa'yo. Okay? Alright, so key takeaways lang natin. Just to quickly recap, self-care is what you need at this time. Okay? Iba-iba tayo ng kailangan. So, importante maintindihan natin kung ano yung nag-work sa atin. And make sure that these are healthy ways, okay, to take care of ourselves, our healthy coping mechanisms. Next is self-evaluate. Make sure that our thoughts and behaviors align with our overall goal, diba? Our overall personal values. And then third is stress management. So practice grounding exercises and noticing your sensations, your thoughts, and your feelings and naming them. And then the fourth is seek support. You're not alone. Maraming pwedeng tumulong sa'yo. Sometimes feeling natin, I feel so alone. Walang nakakaintindi sa akin. Hindi mo mahahanap yun kung susuluhin mo lang. Okay? And lastly, yung sinabi ko kanina, kalimutan nyo na lahat, wag lang ito. Well, mothers, mother well. When we take care of ourselves, we also take care of our children. Okay? So, ayan. Actually, Roof, if you would like to join me in a few seconds or minutes, pwede na. But I would actually want to end lang with this slide. Okay? What, para meron tayong parang ano yung motivating factor natin. Okay? Things I did or do as a mother that I'm proud of. Okay? Sagutin po natin sana sa comments ano yung mga bagay na ginagawa natin or nagawa natin bilang nanay that we are very proud of. Okay? Ayan, Ruth, ikaw, ano ba what are you proud of as a mom? Pwede ba kitang tanongin?
Actually, hindi pa ako mommy. Pero feeling ko I'm already a mom. Kasi, parang nandun na yung mothering ba? Kasi, for example,
Yes.
may mga inaalagaan ng mga pamangkin or inaanak, mga ganon. Pero
Oo.
siguro, nakita ko yung kay Mommy Ellie, I transitioned to freelancing. Siguro na lang basic experience ng mother ko. Proud ako sa kanya kasi parang talagang she chose taking care of me kasi I am the only child. Parang ever since parang pinili niya na maging mommy instead of choosing her career, ganyan. Kasi that time naman, that was 30 years ago or 35 years ago. Yung iba yung generation ngayon compared before. Parang ako, ini-imagine ko pa lang, parang hindi ko kakayanin na syempre iba-ibang decisions, no, Mommy Kate. Pero feeling ko lang, since I am into freelancing, parang feeling ko, baka kunyari maging mommy na ako, baka magtuloy pa rin akong maging freelancer. Parang hindi ko nakikita yung sarili ko as parang full-time mom. Pero syempre, iba-ibang decisions natin, mommies, no? Siguro sa akin, sa part ko lang, parang I would still choose na sana may career pa rin kung magkakaroon man ako ng mga anak in the future. Parang ganun, Mommy Kate. Kayo po?
Alam mo, abangan ko yan. Pag naging mommy ka na. Kung magbabago ba yung
Magbabago ba, no?
Yung decision mo. Oo. Ako naman, things that I am proud of as a mom, marami. I think what I'm most proud of is trying to be that reparenting thing is very hard. So I'm trying to, because I want to be a better mom for my children, I'm trying to understand myself better so that I can respond to their needs. I have 2 children, magkaiba sila, so magkaiba rin sila ng mga, di ba, magkaiba sila ng needs. So yung response ko sa kanila, magkaiba rin. And iba rin ako as a person. So parang customize siya, and the only way that I can respond to them adequately is when I know myself completely. So I'm very proud of the work that I'm doing in that area.
Tsaka parang I've attended different webinars on mental health, no, Mami Kate, in the past. Pero ngayon ko lang siguro na-encounter or parang nag-take lang sa mind ko yung reparenting. Parang I think it's somehow a good reminder din for everybody, especially yung mga nanonood sa atin ngayon na minsan we have this childhood traumas pa rin that we need to heal while we are parang parenting. So parang maganda pa rin na you get to know yourself more as you become, kasi parang minsan ito naririnig ko lang parang na merong mga comments like, example, sa generation ko, like mga batang 90s, parang they would say na ayokong maging kagaya ng ganito or ayokong maging ganito. Pero we end up na parang nagiging ganun ka rin when you become a parent. So, parang, di ba, parang minsan hindi sinasabi mo yon pero without you knowing, yun na rin yung ginagawa mo or na-apply mo sa mga anak mo din. Parang ganun. So, it's best for us na pa rin, kilalanin pa rin natin yung sarili natin. Nakikinig ako kanina, parang, uy, oo nga, parang totoo yon. Yan. Ang dami nang nag-comment actually, Mommy Kate, habang tayo
Oo, sige.
nakakatawa.
Isa-isahin ba natin to?
Yes po.
Sige.
Gusto niyo pong pili kayo
Okay.
ng isa muna. Ayan. Ano po yung gusto niyong basahin?
Okay, nabasa mo na kanina kay Ellie, no, na she transitioned to
Yes, transition to
freelancing.
freelancing.
Mami Shan is saying, up to 3 years of breastfeeding my daughter, I'm so proud about it. Okay.
Wow.
Yes, it's mahirap yan. So kudos to you, Mami Shan. Facebook user says that I'm proud being a stay-at-home mom since 2000 and never regret that I gave up my work. But I'm also proud of all mothers out there na working at the same time, nag-asikaso sa mga kids nila. Kudos to all mothers out there. God bless you all. Okay. Stay-at-home mom. Stay-at-home working mom. Okay.
Wow, nice.
Yung maraming mga acronyms na ngayon, hindi na enough yung SAH. SAH. Dadagdagan mo na siya. Stay-at-home working mom na siya. Si Mommy Lindy.
Yes po.
Oh, okay. Si Mommy Lindy, very mindful. I love it, Lindy.
Ayun,
Please join our community on Beacon. So Mommy Lindy saying, one of the things I do now that I'm proud of, I try to connect before I correct. No matter how triggering a situation is, it is hard but doable now. Yes, okay. Baka maiyak ako, ayoko nang i-expound yan. Pero that's very true. We really need to connect with our children because sometimes they act out, diba? Kasi nagpapapansin sila. Kailangan talaga nila ng connection. Yan. Okay, and then Mommy Hayren Galas says that priority ang family, my kids over my career. I choose to breastfeed my second child for 4 years and 8 months and choose to homeschool my children. So very hands-on si Mommy. And she's very proud of that. And you should be. What you're doing is challenging and you are doing it. Diba? Sometimes the most difficult part is making that decision. Diba? Lalo na kung career woman
career woman.
Tapos tinalikuran mo yung career mo.
Yes.
Wala naman kasing there's no perfect setup, diba? For everybody.
Correct.
Talagang kanya-kanya yan. But sometimes it's really that making that decision is the hardest part. And once you are like 100% ka na yung buy-in mo, then everything else will follow. So, good job, Mommy. Nakakatuwa naman to. Si Mommy Joanne. Proud ako na hatid sundo yung anak ko sa school. One thing na hindi ko na-experience before kasi nasa work ang nanay ko. Diba? So, ito yun yung it means a lot to you because you did not receive it when you were a child. So, whether it's hatid sundo, di ba, sa school, or nag-apologize yung parents mo sa'yo, kasi yung generation na hindi naman yan nagsusorry masyado, di ba?
Correct.
Oo. So, ngayon tayo naman bilang mga parents, medyo inaaral natin yan, paano ba mag-sorry? Paano ba mag-sorry sa mga bata? Because we want them to also learn the value of apology. So, yay to Mami Joanne na nasusundo ang kanyang anak. Win yan. And then, Mommy Rowena saying she's very proud of being a solo parent to her 16-year-old son with autism. Bravo, Mommy Rowena. I know you are in a very challenging position, but I hope that you also have support from
Yes.
your community, your family, and from professionals. So I hope that you're not doing this by yourself because it's very, very hard. But 16 years ka na and going strong. So good job sa'yo. Mommy Kathleen is saying that I am proud to be a mother.
Oh.
As per the word means, no need to reiterate, and proud to be a father at the same time. I must say it is hard, fulfilling, challenging, and it takes a lot of sacrifice and tears. I'm assuming this is maybe because Mommy Kathleen is a solo parent. It is very hard, and you should be proud of that. You should be proud to be the nanay and the tatay of your
Yes.
children. And lastly, Mommy Mary Jane, hands-on siya. Hands-on ni Mommy Mary Jane since birth, breastfed. Lahat ng kids, 5 kids. Nagawa ko
Wow,
din
nice.
mag-freelance for about 3 months and babalik na siya sa freelancing. Ayan na. Balik alindog meaning balik income na si Mommy Mary Jane. Good job. Okay, last one na lang. Mommy Mia says that breastfeeding my son until now, na 2 years old na siya, and being able to donate breast milk sa hospitals and babies in need before noong pumping pa ako. So thank you, Mommy, for sharing your liquid gold to other babies who are in need. And I'm glad that you are proud of what you have been doing. Okay. Please continue to share because marami magre-rewatch nitong video na to or
Yes.
manonood nitong video na to later on, di ba? Yun lang. Thank you so much for your active participation, mga mommies. I guess final word from me, final reminder na lang, no, is at Beacon, if you need a therapist, you could find a therapist who fits your budget and needs at beacon.ph. There's also a free postpartum test if you are bagong panganak or within the first year of giving birth. Please, or kung buntis or within the first year of giving birth, please take the online postpartum depression test at beacon.ph. It is for free. It will help you find out if you may have PPD or postpartum depression. Okay? Remember, 20% of us would go through this. So this is to help you find out if you are or you are not part of the 20%. So that early detection, of course, means better chances that you will get better soon. There's also a parental stress test on the website para malaman lang natin kung gaano tayo ka-stress bilang parents. But yeah, that's all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. I don't know if we still have time to answer some of the questions.
Yes,
but
Mommy
you know,
Kate,
yeah.
yes, while we're waiting for the questions, ayan, so we encourage all the mommies na type in, comment down your questions for Mommy Kate de los Reyes. But first, we'll like to ask Mommy Kate, where can we follow Beacon? Ano po yung mga social media pages na pwede naming i-like and follow?
Thanks for asking that, Ruth. We are on Facebook and Instagram at Be With Beacon. And we are also on TikTok, pero hindi updated ang content. Okay, we have an active community of moms who we talk about parenting and mental health and how beautiful and challenging parenting is on our peer support group. We are on Telegram app, so just search for us just search for Beacon Moms. Or I think nakalagay din sa ating chat ang link to join our Telegram group.
Yes. We've also placed sa comment section yung mga links ng ating social media pages ng Beacon. Okay, I think we have a question, Mommy Kate. Ayan. From Mommy Kathy Velasquez. Question po. Can we flash it on the screen? Until kailan po pwede magka-PPD?
So I think the question means um, until kailan, kasi syempre hindi naman natin gusto magka-PPD, di ba? I
Oo.
think ang question, ang ibig sabihin ni Mommy Cathy is kapag lumampas ba ng ganitong
Age or
month, hindi na
year.
siya
Oo.
PPD. Oo. So, traditionally, postpartum depression is intense feelings of sadness, despair, di ba? Umiiyak ka na hindi mo na naintindihan kung bakit. If it lasts for more than 2 weeks, it could be postpartum depression if you are pregnant or just gave birth or within 1 year of giving
Mhm.
birth. So, 1 year. Yun ang
Mhm.
short answer, Kathy. Pero actually, nag-extend siya kapag hindi siya na-treat.
Na-address.
So, yung iba, minsan 2 years na, meron pa rin silang depression. Kaya importante na matreat siya kagad, matulungan ka kagad para hindi siya maging mas malala at saka hindi tumagal.
Mm. Oh. Ayan. So, again, can we flash it one more time, Mommy Kate? Yung pong QR code or where can we find the free postpartum depression test or parental stress test? Ayan. Should we just visit yung website po ba ng Beacon? And then we will be able to find it?
Yes.
Ayun. Ayan. Pinash na
Yes.
natin ulit.
Ayan.
Alright. Yes. Can you see again po, Mommy Kate, please invite the mommies watching us today. How can we access ito pong test na to, free test?
So just go to our website, www.beacon.ph, to either book a therapist or take the postpartum depression test or the parental stress test. These are free. And if you need support, you can reach us through any of our social media channels, through the chat on our website, and through our Telegram group chat. We have a special promo this National Mental Health Awareness Month. So please just join us on Telegram to learn more about the promo.
Wow. Again, you can find Beacon on Facebook, Instagram, and even TikTok. Pati po sa Telegram, just search it Beacon Moms. Yes, so para po mag-join sa community. Okay, for parenting and also mental health. Ayan, pag-uusapan natin yan sa Beacon. Okay, siguro Mommy Kate, we'll wait for the others to maybe type in their questions. Papahabol tayo kung meron pa po kayong questions. But we'd like to ask po your final message to all the mommies watching us today.
My, I guess, parting words would be parenting, motherhood, it's a very challenging thing that we go through day in and day out. Sometimes hindi na natin alam kung anong oras na ba, di ba? Or kung anong petsa na ba. Please remember that you're not alone and you don't have to do it alone. Even if you are a solo parent, even if you are abroad and wala kang family na malapit sa'yo, or, di ba, kung yung situation mo is iba from many, diba? Remember, you are not alone. You can find people who will understand you and who will help you. Okay? Wag natin solohin ang ating mga problema because as mentioned, motherhood is very challenging, but it's also a very beautiful thing. Okay, so let's continue to take care of ourselves so that we can find the joy and keep that joy within us as we go through motherhood.
Yes, thank you. May pahabol na comment kanina, no? Things I did, sabi ni Mommy Cathy Velasquez, things I did, I gave up my corporate job for my children. Walang pagsisisi. And I am proud of self-learning about things like work from home, pero baby steps, oy, nakakatuwa. Thank you, Mommy Cathy. Yeah. Ayan.
May pahabol din si Mommy Cathy.
Yes, si Mommy Cathy. Can we flash it? Okay. So, Mommy Kate, ang question ni Mommy Cathy, pahabol po, no? Kailan po ba? Ayan, can we flash it? Thank you. Alright. Kailan po ba kusa, nawawala po ba ng kusa ang burnout? Ang burnout, yan.
Kung nawawala ba ng kusa ang burnout, parang sipon, gano'n. Medyo mahirap tong sagutin kasi syempre yung burnout, iba-iba yung manifestation nun sa atin, di ba? Kailangan natin isipin, ano ba yung cause ng burnout natin? So, kung nawala yung cause ng burnout, di ba, either nawala yung cause kung bakit ka na-burnout or nakapag-cope ka na. Meaning, meron kang skills na tutunan mo kung paano i-manage yung stress mo para bumaba at hindi ka na masunog. Okay? So, pero kung wala kang gagawin, kung wala mangyayari, hindi siya mawawala. Meaning, you are in the same situation and you're not doing anything about it, hindi siya mawawala.
Yan.
Para siyang
Thank you very much.
Isipin na, sorry, just to elaborate, no?
Yes po.
I will use this analogy. Pag yung bahay nasusunog, tapos nasa loob ka ng bahay, syempre masusunog ka. So, ang kailangan mong gawin, lalabas ka sa bahay or papatayin mo yung sunog. Pero kung wala kang ginagawa, then masusunog ka talaga. Yun. I hope that answers the question.
Tama, totoo. Tsaka kasi parang ang hirap i-generalize yung answer, Mommy Cathy, kasi we go through different stress, different challenges. So, parang ang hirap sabihin na ito yung tamang gawin or ito yung mali. Ang hirap depende kasi dun sa situation. But I agree with Mommy Kate kasi kung wala kang gagawin, talagang masusunog ka or talagang mababaon ka dun sa pit na yon na kinaka-stressan mo. Ayan. So, nakakatuwa. And can you comment down, mommies, that marami po ba kayong natutunan? What are your takeaways bago natin i-let go for today, bago tayo magbabay kay Mommy Kate? Kasi meron ditong nagsabi si Mommy Mary Jane Erandio Javines. Thank you, Beacon and FH Moms. Really need to hear this. Exactly. Diba? Sometimes we really need a reminder. And like this, yung mga kagayang webinars na to sa FH Moms, it's somehow a breather for us na minsan kailangan lang tayong i-remind palagi na, hey, ganyan, okay. So again, don't forget to follow Beacon on their social media pages. Mommy Kate, okay lang po ba? Can you please once again invite the mommies to follow Beacon on your social media accounts?
Yes, thank you so much for joining our conversation. Siyempre, hindi masaya kung ako lang, diba? At kung wala akong kausap. What you can take away from this, it really depends on what you also contribute, diba? What you bring to the conversation. So thank you so much for being with us. And thank you for this opportunity to the FH Moms community. Thank you, Ruth. Thanks, MK, for this opportunity. Please connect with us on Facebook and Instagram. We are at Be With Beacon. Also on Telegram, we are Beacon Moms on Telegram. If you already have the app, just search for Beacon Moms. Tapos, check out our website. Take the free postpartum depression test. Or kung hindi ka na postpartum, take the free parental stress test. Our website is www.beacon.ph. I look forward to welcoming you into the Beacon community, and let's grow together.
Yay! Thank you very much, Mommy Kate. Once again, we have Mommy Kate de los Reyes, the founder of Beacon. So again, to all the mommies, we are also commenting yung pong mga social media accounts po nila. Yes, Be With Beacon on Instagram, Facebook, and also TikTok. Sa Telegram naman, it's a group chat, okay? Let's connect with other mommies and members of Beacon. So please don't forget to check Beacon Moms. Ayan. And on website, meron ngang free postpartum depression test or parental stress test. It's free. Just visit their website, beacon.ph. Tama ba ako? That's beacon.ph. Ayan. Yes. Thank you very much, Mommy Kate, and we hope to invite you again sa mga susunod pa po naming webinar dito po sa FH Mom. See you again next time. Bye! Ayan, thank you very much po muli, Mommy Kate. Maraming salamat. Sana kayo din ay maraming natutunan kay Mommy Kate.
Tumutok na sa FHMOMS Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo.
FHMOMS Radio.
There you go. Okay, so umali po. Bago po tayo magtapos, again, ang dami nating natutunan ngayong araw ng Wednesday. Sana po, please don't forget to connect with Beacon. Ayan po, we're gonna flash it once again sa banner. Yung kanilang social media pages. Yes, they're on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Can we flash it one more time? Thank you very much. Be with Beacon. And their website, that's www.beacon.ph, on Telegram, Beacon Moms. Ayan, alam mo yung ang daming striking words today na talagang sobrang natutunan ko during our webinar with Mommy Kate. Pero yung pinaka-striking would be, she said na, well, mothers, mother well. Lagi natin, di ba, naririnig, you cannot give what you don't have. So, every time that you feel like, you feel empty, napapagod ka na, I think, moms, it's also a reminder for us, for you, to take care of yourself pa rin, na isipin mo rin minsan, yung well-being mo, especially your mental health, so that you will be able to give more love, not only to your children, to your husband, to your community, and to your family as well. Kaya, sana po, if you want to know more, join Beacon. Yes, on their social media accounts, join the community. So, hindi masama pong humingi ng tulong sa ibang tao. And that's it for now. Thank you very much. Ako po si Mommy Ruth. And see you again in our next webinar. Bye!
Tara na, tumutok na sa FHMOMS Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo.
FHMOMS Radio. Changing lives, one mom at a time. Moving forward, giving back with FHMOMS Radio.
Tara na, tumutok na sa FHMOMS Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FHMOMS Radio, mga mamshi ating to.
Tara na mga mamshi, mami, nanay o mama, andito na ang FHMOMS makakasama. Ang online radio na magbibigay advice at mga kwento na siguradong mapapanice. Ito ay hindi lang basta mga chikahan, andito sila upang ikaw ay gabayan. Turuan ng mga tips sa paghahanap buhay at maging isa ka sa successful na nanay. O diba? Kaya saan ka pa? Basta ikaw ay momshi, dito bida ka. FHMOMS Radio number 1. Ito ang online radio ng sangkanan na yan. Di ka lang basta nanay, ikaw ay super nanay. Para sa pamilya ang lahat ay iaalay. Lahat ibibigay, lahat ay kayang gawin. Ang iyong pagiging nanay lalo pang palakasin.
FHMOMS Radio.
Tara na, tumutok na sa FHMOMS Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FHMOMS Radio, mga mamshi ating to. Mga mamshi, tara na, dito'y bidang-bida ka. Ipagmalaki natin na tayo'y magigiting nga ina. Mga mami, tara na, dito'y bidang-bida ka. Ipagmalaki natin na tayo'y magigiting nga ina.
FHMOMS Radio.
Tara na, tumutok na sa FHMOMS Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FHMOMS Radio, mga mamshi ating to. Tara na, tumutok na sa FHMOMS Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FHMOMS Radio, mga mamshi ating to.
Tambay na! Nagbabalik ang FHMOMS Radio.